The ship offered a shuttle for about €6 or €10 round trip, which dropped us off in Nijhaven. This was maybe a 15-minute drive and a really cool place to visit. Nijhaven has a lot of neat little shops, restaurants, bicycle paths. Definitely a place that you can explore on your own. You can also visit the Hans Christian Andersen home and souvenir shop. I did end up taking a ship excursion, which started with a canal cruise. Now, I did see a lot of these leaving from Nijhaven, so you probably could easily book your own, but I did really love our tour guide. Here I was also able to see Copenhagen's very famous statue of the Little Mermaid.
Every day at 12 o'clock you can see the god shifts inside Amalienborg Castle.
It's easy to see why the city is sometimes referred to as the Venice of the North. The canals can really take you everywhere. And check out all these great houseboats. I love seeing all the locals just hanging out in the back having a drink and people watching as we cruise by.
The yellow building in here on your left hand side is called Sykvesthuset. This was originally an orphanage for boys, but it was turned into the Navy Hospital, and today it also houses the Navy Museum, which is called Orlogsmuseet. Then in front of us on your left hand side behind the building, right now you can see the top of a tower of a church. We will get closer to this church in a minute. This is our Saviour's Church. It's from 1696 and the tower was finished around 50 years later. The tower consists of an external staircase and you can walk all the way to the top, and from the top you'll be able to see big parts of Copenhagen city center. But before you do it, you might have to think twice, because there are 400 steps. There is no elevator, and of course you have to walk all the way down again. But if you get up there, the view is amazing, and well, for me it was absolutely worth it.
This wasn't even our tightest squeeze. Here it is, the Church of Our Savior.
And don't worry, if you don't get a picture of the church, you might have got a picture of the most photographed tree in Copenhagen. This tree has actually got its own Facebook profile with the many pictures that the tourists have been taking when they miss the church.
Copenhagen is also sometimes called the City of Spires. The dragon spire is made up of 4 lizards with their tails entwined. Definitely the coolest spire I've ever seen. See, here it is. Look how close we got here.
And here in front of us, on your left-hand side, we have the Islandsbrygge harbor bath. In the harbor of Copenhagen, we have 4 harbor baths. The water in the harbor is so clean that you can actually swim.
The second part of the ship excursion was a trip to the Tivoli Gardens. It opened in 1843 and is the world's second oldest amusement park. This is the Pantomime Theater, which is the oldest building in Tivoli. I absolutely loved it here. It was like stepping back in time or walking into an old movie set. We only had enough time to walk around for about an hour. I did get an ice cream. But this would be a great place to come back and spend an afternoon. Oh, and I love this ride back here in the back. See it? I loved it. It's like a hyped up version of Peter Pan. Oh, and I love this bathroom. There were little hens sticking their heads out of the bathroom stalls on the floor. It was hysterical. Copenhagen is an enchanting city I hope I get to visit again. It is one of the most popular cruise ports of the north, and it can hold up to 7 ships at one time. And here's another very random but interesting fact I found out. Denmark residents pay up to 64% in income tax. I did get a souvenir. In honor of all things Hans Christian Andersen, I went to the souvenir shop and I got a Christmas ornament, hand painted. It's of the Little Mermaid. I'll put it on my Christmas tree every year and remember my magical visit to Copenhagen, especially the Tivoli Gardens. Have you ever been to Copenhagen before? What was your favorite thing to see or do? Leave me a message, I'd love to find out. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I can't wait to see you on my next adventure to the U.S. Virgin Island of St. Thomas. Until next time, safe travels.